Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Power, here with 5 Points Fitness. I'm here with my boy Celeb, and this is Gyms for the Gym, y'all. Let's get it.
Yes, Sirski, yes, Sirski, yes, Sirski.
Yeah.
That boy P. What's good, shorty?
Man, you already know what to do,
That
man.
boy P said he good, you all right? Oh, you trying to get started with the weight
Yeah,
already,
man,
huh?
you know I see the weight. I can't help it,
Already.
man.
He said, I can't help it. Nigga just started
can't help
touching
it,
stuff.
man.
Whatever, seat, P.
Ah,
Yeah, man, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm blessed, man.
Get on for sure. Let's get it. So, this your boy Celeb Da Vinci. I'm your host, and this is Gyms from the Gym. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. So when I post shit, you already locked in, you know what's going on. Lock in with your boy. This is Gyms from the Gym, all right? I'm here with my boy Power. Power, what's going on, baby? How everything going, man?
Oh, man, another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar. Life been lifing?
Life be lifing sometimes,
For sure.
man. You know, you got to get your rest in, man. That's the most important part.
That's the most important. Make sure you straight for the next day, brother.
Yeah,
Nah, for sure. So, you know how we do it, man. We're gonna work out. We're gonna pop our shit. You know what I'm saying? We got good shoulders, good back today. We got some shoulder press, we got some back rolls. We're gonna make sure we get it in. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm gonna tell the people this too. Sometimes on my working out while we doing this, I be losing count. Niggas be on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I lose the set number. You know what I'm saying? We popping it up, but we're gonna make sure we stay on beat this time. We
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
get it
gonna try,
in.
man, because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be going over.
You know what I'm saying? I be doing that shit too. You know, it's just, we be here having fun and actually getting it. Motherfuckers don't know we do this every day. Like, we train every day.
We really do this,
We really do this shit every day. Like, we
this,
train every day, so we might go over a little bit. Shit don't hurt us. We do this shit. All right?
Yeah,
so,
sure.
P, for the people who don't know, man, I want you to go ahead and tell them about yourself, where you from, how you grew up and shit like that. All right?
Nope. Like I said, my name Power. It's not just a name. It's a name I earned. It comes from Power to the People, Mr. Black Power. Of course, obviously, the stuff I do in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm stronger than the average person, especially somebody my size.
So that's why they call you Power?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but it could really come from Power to the People.
Power to the People?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was something that started coming about, you know, as we get down the line into the story and some of the things that I've been through.
Type shit.
But yeah, originally from, born in New York. Was there for a few years, 4 to be exact at first, Harlem, you know what I'm saying? And then moved to Florida, was living in Florida for some years till I was about 12. Moved back to New York, was in upstate New York, around the Binghamton area, like right outside of Syracuse.
Okay.
Yeah, right outside
So
of Syracuse.
So what's that? That's north? That's like
it's
Syracuse,
up north.
like,
Yeah.
It's like north, like going towards what, Jersey and all that shit, or it's like?
Nah, I mean, yeah, you
shit?
like going towards Jersey, yeah.
Okay,
So
I'm
like,
trying to,
yeah,
for somebody
yeah.
who never,
Yeah,
know what that is.
If you look at like, so Binghamton, we like 4 hours from New York City, depending on how you drive, like 3,
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying? 3, 4 hours, whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I used to, you know what I'm saying? I was running around in between, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
So you, originally you said you from?
New York.
From New York.
Yeah.
And then you moved to Binghamton after coming back from Florida.
Yep,
So
went to
you
Florida, back to New York, and then came out here to Atlanta.
For sure. So how was Florida? How long you say you was in Florida?
8 years, man. I was
8
there
years.
from the ages of 4 to 12, I was out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Your growing up years, that's
Yeah, a little bit. It was
some
cool.
important
Like,
years.
nah,
like,
for real.
right
Like I got memories. I got like a lot of
what I'm
memories
saying?
about Florida. So
I was
like
about to say.
I definitely it's definitely in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't been back like really to like really kick it like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just due to circumstances of other things I had going on.
Type
but
shit.
now I definitely plan on.
Nah, for sure.
touching
Going
that,
back. You know, I used to fuck around out there. I used to live in Florida.
Oh what?
Yeah, I used to be out there, man, Miami. You know, I graduated from FIU.
Oh,
That's in Miami. I used to live in Cutler Bay, Homestead. That's like south.
Oh yeah.
That's south.
Okay,
so
okay,
yeah, that's like.
I was in Fort
South
Lauderdale,
Kendall.
so we was in Miami for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we went to Fort Lauderdale.
Type shit.
Just you know what I mean?
Fort Lauderdale right up the street, so you know,
Yeah,
we just go out there
yeah.
and party, fuck with all them, you know what I'm
I
saying?
used to run through
Hit, you know,
Hollywood, all of that. You
type
know what I'm
shit,
saying?
man. FAU, hit all them little schools up through there. That shit used to go crazy.
My family, they be doing what they do. I was a young buck, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I was just running around wherever I was at.
Facts,
you know what I mean?
All right, so she said from New York. So how was your living growing up? Like, would you get in a lot of trouble sometimes?
Oh man,
let's get into it, baby.
So I ain't gonna cap, man. I wasn't no saint. I mean, I wouldn't say I was a bad kid. I was a boy, no guidance. So I was
being
just
a boy,
just being a boy, just running
Sometimes
around
you get in some
outside,
bullshit.
you know, flipping and fighting and. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. We riding bikes and
All that
doing
type
all
of boy
that
shit.
type of nonsense. You know what I mean? was running around in them, you know what I'm saying, running around the street, got to the streets early, you know what I'm saying? Just really didn't have no real guidance
Type shit.
you know, from like a male perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like that was really staying on me in the correct way. There was people who was around that would like try to give me a little advice here and there or try to like, you know what I'm saying? But
It
they
wasn't
had,
like
nah,
it
they
wasn't like
yeah,
having
my
a-
uncles and stuff, they had their own things going on and
So
whatnot.
dad wasn't really present like that, or
Nah, unfortunately, man, unfortunately he wasn't, and it wasn't really due, from my understanding, it wasn't really due to him.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It was my mom's more so like, you know, my mom's grew up in the 70s and the 80s, so it was like a lot of, you know, them 60s, 70s, 80s, that was the drug era real
For
heavy.
sure.
So my mom's was really caught up in that, you know what I'm saying? Like I was a crack baby, you know what I'm saying? So being that, you know, that used to be like a stigma. People used to be like, oh, you a crack baby. They used to talk.
I ain't gonna say I'm a crap baby, but I'm somewhere around there. I had friends who I knew. You know what I'm saying? You might be a little, for the lack of a better term.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's just what it was.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? We just keeping it real on the show.
Nah,
So we can
yeah,
say
yeah.
crap baby, but for the people who, it's just for lack of a better term.
For lack of better terms, yeah, my mom was on drugs, you know what I'm saying? So she, you know what I mean? She loved us. I know but that's just what was going on. That was that time.
That was a part of life at
Yeah,
that time.
that
But
time,
it ain't like
like-
it was looked down
Yeah,
upon.
it wasn't
or
looked
nothing
down
like
upon like that.
None
That
of
was, you know what I mean,
I
doing
understand.
coke and doing, you know what I'm
I
saying, running
understand.
girls running the streets, you know what I'm saying, nightlife stuff and all that. That was just
It
what
was
it was.
part of that time. Like they was living like that in that
Yeah,
area.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that just happened to be the situation. My pops, like I said, just from the stories I heard, from understand, like he was actually a pretty good dude. It was smart, had some things going for himself. My mom was just like, she really said she stopped dealing with him because she was getting him caught up into a lot of stuff. And she knew like,
As far as what, like in the streets and shit like that, or
yeah,
as far
because
as-
he was a, you know what I mean, he was a stand-up dude and he was a man's man and he really had it from my mom. My mom was hot back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So
What you mean hot? Like she had bad attitude, or she?
No, I mean like she was a baddie.
Oh, she was hot as in she was fine. Oh, okay, okay.
My
say
mom
no
was
more.
fine as hell
Okay.
back in the day,
She
you know what I'm
said- He
saying?
said mom's was fine.
Yeah.
Nah,
She
for
was
sure.
a baddie. So you know what I'm saying? Light
Had a beautiful
skin,
mom,
good eyes, long, you know what I mean? Good
Type
hair
shit,
and all
yeah.
that, you know what I mean? The body. So yeah, so she was, you know, getting caught up in stuff because she was sticking
I
to
see what
moving.
you're saying.
You know what
I see what you're saying. Mom dudes was, she was what? City girl, she was outside?
Yeah, she's
was-
pretty good, man. You know what I mean?
He
I love
talking
my
about
mom,
some, yeah.
but my moms know what
Man,
it is. You know what I'm
listen.
saying? That's the type of conversations me and my mom have.
Real
so,
tough in the
So
same.
you know what I mean? Like
You probably at the age where you can have a grown conversation.
Yeah,
Mom
yeah,
dudes,
for sure.
she'll chop it with you, laugh
man,
with you.
we been like
'Cause
that since I was young. You know what I'm saying? My
say,
mom's
man.
never like try to sugarcoat too much. From
can't.
say.
Man,
She,
me and my
she
mama
let me
the-
see life. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
so
why I know, cause me and my mom, we talk about anything. We talk
Yeah.
about how she whooped my ass back in the day, how
Oh,
she
yeah,
bum,
yeah.
bum. You know what I'm saying? We smoke a blunt together and all that. So
you know
you know what I'm
how
saying?
it
You got a
go.
different relationship with your mama. You
For
can chop
sure.
it up with mom dudes.
Yeah,
so
nah, for sure,
I know.
sure.
I feel you, brother. So okay, so growing up, you got in your little bullshit as a boy and shit like that.
definitely did.
Got in a little bullshit. So
Actually, it started getting real bad. More so like, so we had a little situation, not a little situation, but there was a heavy situation when I was in Florida, with my sisters and me and some people from the complex that was around our way, like the projects that was right on the other side of us. You know what I'm saying? So it was a whole big thing. Police was involved. We was scrapping with police, all this stuff. I'm talking about, I'm young.
you was fighting with police?
Yeah, we was all out. We was.
I mean, you don't want to talk about what happened? Like, so-
Basically, some people came to our crib to fight my sister. You know what I'm saying?
shit.
And you know, when they came to fight one, so I got two older brothers. God bless them. I had two older sisters, and then I got a baby sister. So my second to oldest sister. You know what I'm saying? So like, she's like 4 years older than me. You know what I mean? She's very successful now, doing her thing, real proud of her. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we don't really chop it up like that now, but you know, she doing what she do. And, you know, she had a little situation going on, and you know.
So some girls pulled up trying
Yeah,
to fight,
some people
and
pulled
that
up.
shit just not going on. Like
Nah,
y'all not
ain't
coming.
happening now.
I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody coming to my house trying to fight nobody in my house. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Sister,
yeah.
nieces,
So,
it don't matter. We all
You
coming
know,
outside.
we out there, you know.
For sure.
We getting it, police show up, they trying to break it up.
How
but
long
I
ago
see
this
them.
was, P? When this was? You said you was young,
Oh
right?
yeah, I was like 11.
You was 11, okay. Just
Yeah, I
for
was
the-
like
just for the
11 years
record.
old, man.
Okay.
So, you know, when they came, you know, they supposed to be breaking the situation up.
Type
They
shit.
trying to slam my sister on the floor. So it's over.
So you got red in your eyes.
Yeah.
You on demon mode. Y'all
You
do
know
it,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? It's go time, you know what I mean?
So you fighting with police.
We fighting with police. We get into a whole big situation. I don't really know exactly what happened after that because I was young. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
It was a
know
minute
what
ago.
the paperwork process
Type
or
shit.
what type of stuff. All I know is that my grandmother moved us up here. You know what I'm saying? Had moved up, well, not up here. She moved us to New York.
New York, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So we went to New York and it ain't really stopped, man. Shit just got worse, man.
Kept getting in the bullshit. So you moving
Yeah,
from Florida.
because it was a
then
lot of
really-
racist stuff. So it's like, it was just like constant little stuff. You know what I mean? Like I ain't had no problem. I was a scrapper. You know what I mean? I ain't never had a problem. I'm saying letting my hands go.
Exactly.
So-
So that situation right there, when she moved y'all back, she came with or she sent y'all back?
No, she came with.
Came
Actually,
with.
yo, it's crazy. Me, my two sisters, and my grandmother. I remember we drove in a U-Haul truck. We packed the truck up in the nighttime and drove in a U-Haul truck all the way from Florida all the way to New York, upstate New York.
What?
For
And
real.
you remember that? Like,
Yeah, hell yeah. You
say,
remember,
nigga,
I
that's-
remember all that, man. The stops,
"Boy, I
the
can't forget it."
hotels.
Yeah.
It shit took like a week, yo. Man, it was longer than that because we stopped in Virginia. That's where my grandmother originally from. A lot of my family, I got a lot of family out there that I ain't even really get to, you know what I'm saying, really meet like that but
shit.
from my grandmother's side. But her brothers, all of them was from Virginia. So we stopped in Virginia. We was in Richmond for like a few days. Then we left there and thought we was going to New York, New York. Ended up being in upstate New York. We stopped there, seen some family, and just kind of been, you know what I'm
Slid
saying,
on through.
was there.
For
yeah.
sure, for
It's
sure.
cold as a mother, too.
He said, "Well, I can't forget
What,
that
man?
shit."
Hell
Nigga
yeah.
remember the temperature, what he was wearing,
Man, listen, I
everything.
ain't never seen snow before, so I'm seeing like, yo,
The fuck is that?
this shit this high.
Up to your knees, nigga.
And I was little it is, so I'm like, man, this is real.
And I'm gonna say this, I only been to New York probably one time for a college visit on some hooping shit. And that probably was Rochester, and that's South.
Oh, yeah, Rochester.
So I ain't gonna lie, the school I went to, some ballers now. I went, it was a JUCO out there, I forgot what the fucking name was, but they wanted me to come out there and try out shit, so that's the first time I went to New York. That was Rochester, but other than that, I ain't never really been
Yeah,
out
I
there
ain't
and
gonna lie.
kicked it
People
like
don't
that.
be knowing because when people hear New York, they always think 5 boroughs. But it's like
That's the only thing I know. What, Harlem?
Right. Yeah, no, it's like, you
Queens,
know what I'm
Atlanta?
saying? Yeah, you thinking like Brooklyn, Manhattan, you know what I'm saying, Bronx, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like it's so many other parts of New York. And really, to be honest with you, not that we should judge a city based on how violent it is, but like, or we should judge places or like hype them up because they violent. But at the end of the day, like people be thinking like it's upstate New York, like it's not, it ain't nothing, but it's going
Oh,
down.
it ain't sweet up there. Yeah.
Nah,
Oh, yeah,
bruh.
thugs everywhere, gangsters.
Yeah,
man.
nah, man.
I be
You
trying to
can't-
tell people this.
Listen,
Like,
people who don't know, man, if you don't know, them Buffalo areas, them Albany areas, them Syracuse areas, them Rochester areas.
shit get violent in there.
nah,
They get
shit,
real.
They get real.
Nah, for sure. I be trying to tell everybody, man, I don't give a fuck where you from, dog. They got some real ones out there.
Yeah, you
you
got
can be
hitters
from
there.
Maine, nigga, New Hampshire, South Dakota. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
gonna find a real one out there doing
Oh, yeah.
something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
for sure.
man, they gang banging in
Yeah,
goddamn
they-
Alaska, for real,
Yeah,
for real.
for sure. All over the world. All over the world. All right, P. So you know how we do it, man. This is a workout podcast, baby.
Hey, look.
So you know
I
we
was
gonna
trying
get
to be
busy,
nice,
man.
I'm ready to get
We
it.
just had to
you know
tap
what
in
I
the
mean?
story real quick, let them know that, you know what I'm saying? Let them know the background and all that
for
shit.
sure,
But
man.
we got a big boy straight bar right here,
All
right?
come on, man.
So as we go, you know I'm gonna pop it off first. We're gonna go 10 overhead shoulder press, and then we're going 10 back rolls.
Okay.
So here we go. Let me go ahead and demonstrate this real quick. Go ahead and drop that chest. I want these elbows coming to the sky. Elbows to the sky. To your stomach. We got 10 of those, and then we're going right into it. Got 10 overhead press, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Me first. So as we work out, it's gonna still pop our shit.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna pop out the first set, and I want you to let them know. So 5 points of fitness.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Let's talk about the brand a little bit. Let's talk
Man.
about the brand.
5 Points of Fitness came about, it's been a journey actually to get to this point. I started off really with like other companies. I've done a lot of different little jobs and stuff like that. But like the 5 Points of Fitness, when I started really looking at what fitness done for me, what it did for other people, and how like the effects that it had, I said, yo, for me to be a well-balanced individual, it's not just about my workout stuff. I started realizing there was other aspects. So 5 Points of Fitness stand for your physical, your mental, you know what I'm saying, mental health, your emotional intelligence, your spirituality, and that's whatever that might look like for the person that I'm, you know what I'm saying, dealing
Exactly.
with, you know what I'm saying, and your financial literacy, you know what I mean? I felt like if I was 100% on point, or at least, you know what I'm saying, 80 on all of those aspects, man, my life would be good, you know what I'm saying? But when you start having imbalances in any one of those areas, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you start seeing like a lot of, you know, it can be a little chaotic. It could be,
It can get crazy when you
yeah,
don't got
can
all your
feel,
shit
you
in
can
the-
feel yourself, you
for
feel
sure.
it. So you got people who, they got money, they go to church, you know what I'm saying, or whatever spiritual thing they doing for themselves, whatever, like, they got money, they got that, you know what I'm saying?
Their mind might not be
their
right.
mind ain't
Or
right.
you know what I'm saying? Something ain't right about it. and-
Or like, yo, they ain't physically fit. So you not really at your best if your body ain't right.
see
Like,
what you're saying.
I don't care how much and I'm not like the, you know, body shaming, but you call it body shaming, I call it being real with somebody.
Gotta be real. You
gotta
to.
be real with
because all
people,
this
right?
the sugarcoat shit ain't gonna make you no better.
Nah,
it
yo,
ain't
like
gonna
if
get you in
you
no
out
better
of shape, if
or
you
make
out
you
of
feel
shape,
better.
if you overweight, or you know what I'm saying, you not healthy, or you frail, like you not doing your body no justice, you're not doing your health no justice.
justice.
You're not doing your mind no justice. So I just, you know what I mean, try to be on point with those
Try to
things.
connect through them all areas.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
feel you. Definitely
For sure. It's
that.
on me, right?
It's on you, man. Come on,
All right,
baby.
let's go.
You know how we do it. You know how we do it. So we're going 10-10. 3. That's good form. Like I said, I don't got to coach my man. We do this every day. P gonna go crazy every time. So we got 10-10, P. We're gonna do 4 sets of these. And y'all gonna watch us get in. We're gonna continue to talk, and we're gonna do it. So P, we did talk about you being the boy and some of the trouble that you got into.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know, you did some prison time.
I did.
You did some prison time.
I did a total of 10 years. I was sentenced actually. It was 9 years with 5 years post. Ended up doing almost 8 on the first one. Then, you know, came home, was home for quite a while, almost like 2.5 years, and caught a parole violation. I went back, ended up doing a year, was home 10 days, went back for a year.
Hold on, did 8 years,
Did eight,
got out for 2 years,
2.5 years,
got violated,
got a violation.
they sent you back.
I did.
You got
I
out,
did it 12 months.
12 months, got out.
Got out, was home 10 days on a mess up. On they mess up, they locked me back up, put me in there for for a whole another 12 months.
Came and did 12, they released you on they fuck up.
No, they released me.
You was supposed to get released.
Was supposed to
That
get released. They locked me back up on they fuck up.
Talk about what
know
you
what I'm
mean
saying?
they fuck up? Like they weren't supposed to let you go, or they weren't
Nah,
supposed to come get
they
you?
weren't supposed to come lock me back up.
Back up.
Yeah, what they
Oh.
locked me up for was a miscommunication on their end. You know what I'm saying? So like originally he tried to say like, oh, basically what he said was I was absconding, which means like you like trying to run on
Yeah,
parole,
yeah.
but I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had been in communication, I had did certain things.
With your officer, with your parole,
Yeah,
you was
but
on
I was on parole.
parole officer.
But the head parole officer at the time is a real dickhead. You know what
So
I'm
it was
saying?
just a
He's
lot of little bullshit.
They really
that
didn't want, because they was, I think, to be honest with you, I think they was really mad that I had only got the year, because I was like fighting a little bullshit misdemeanor case
Exactly.
and all that, and I had them. So I was real, like while I was locked up, I had went through a lot of educational stuff. So I got a lot of certifications and
Type
stuff
shit.
like that. So one of the things that I had did was I was helping people like beat cases and stuff like that. I was in the law library. I had got my legal researcher certification. So I was heavy.
You was up on your game. You I ain't
they
just sitting here
can't-
doing no
Nah,
bullshit.
they ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
play-
in
they
here
ain't
getting
gonna play-
knowledge. I'm in here learning.
Yeah, I was learning a lot while I was in
sure.
there. But yeah, I ended up getting that time because, you know what I'm saying, I was a knucklehead. I was running around with, you know what I'm saying, people I shouldn't have been running around with. Well, I ain't gonna say shouldn't have been running around with, but looking back, I could say
Now
that.
you can
know
say
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah, it's just
but
us
at
growing
the
up
time,
and yeah.
like you know, like motherfuckers is on some time. You know what your time you on. You know what type of time. Everybody was on that. We was just in the.
It was just y'all was together. Like them my boys.
but I didn't realize like yo, everybody who like sometimes you gotta take an inventory of who your friends are and what they stand for and what they about. And I wasn't doing that.
You ain't do
know
that.
what I'm saying? I
You was just
wasn't-
running with niggas you thought had love for you. You thought was the
Yeah,
realest.
even when like signs was being shown to certain things, when you young and you don't have nobody really like pinpointing that, you just running on blind
Yeah.
loyalty kind
Type
of. You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Like you
So-
said, we live and learn. So it's just something that you just
Yeah.
you gotta watch who you keep around, watch your company type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So I end up catching I end up going to jail originally for a home invasion on a drug dealer. So it was like a home invasion on a drug dealer, and then
So the 10 years was home invasion.
it was home. No, so originally that's what I got locked up for.
That was the first charge,
Yeah,
invasion.
boom. So they came and snatched me up for that, right?
sure.
I had co-defendants that had told on me for some shit. So
your co-defendants that you got locked up with turned state, they went state?
yeah, so that's what I got locked up for. I wasn't in jail. I got locked. They came and picked me up after they picked up the first
shit.
dude. So he came and snatched me up. Boom, I'm in jail. I see the rest of the crew going. I'm like, damn, what the heck going on? You know what I mean? Like somebody had to. They knew too much information.
somebody
They knew too
talking.
much.
Y'all
They
know
knew
too much.
They knew so much, bro. I was like, damn, these niggas is acting like they was right there with us.
Like you got caught red-handed,
Ain't
like
no
they
way.
watching me do this
bro,
shit.
Ain't no way, bro.
They
We
got
was a little-
everything.
I mean, we was stupid, but we was smart too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Y'all making sure y'all was covering y'all, doing what y'all supposed to do.
Yeah, so that was the situation. And then while I was in there, they came and, you know what I'm saying, round me up because old boy had said my old alias that I was going by at that time.
And that what got
and
you
they was
banged
like
up.
got me pinged up on a drug ring. And so I went down for the drug ring that you know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
So I was just like, yeah, I mean, it was a little situation I had to deal with. So I ended up going to trial on the drug shit because I'm like, nah, I ain't about to pin that on me.
Yeah. Gotta
But
take this
my
a try.
stupid ass went with a judge trial because I'm like, law-wise, all this stuff is wrong.
So you ain't take a jury trial, you went judge
Now
trial.
I went with a judge trial because I'm
Let
thinking he's
him
gonna
know
go.
it's just one person. So
I'm like, you gotta
it's
go by
better
the
than
law.
12. Yeah,
I'm like, you
yeah.
gotta go by the law, but I should have went with the judge.
You should have went with the jury.
I wish I should have
Shoulda
went with the
went
jury. Yeah, I should have went with the jury. Because it was so much I would have walked on that. But
Even if they could have got hung, they could have, you know what I'm saying?
It would've- it was so clear, bro, I would've-
With
I
a
would've-
judge is one decision. You don't
yeah,
gotta.
he smacked me. He smacked
They gonna slap
and
your
they
ass every
actually,
time.
it wasn't even the judge I was supposed to go with. He actually removed himself from the case.
And you had a new judge.
I had another judge, a Supreme Judge, so I had to go through a whole nother
They
process.
went to the big dog judge. You went to the Supreme. They wasn't playing. They going by the book.
They didn't want to play
They
with
ain't
me.
finna play with you.
They didn't want to play with me. I was sharp.
He said he was sharp.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
I
was
know.
in that library, so you knew
Yeah, I
what
know
you
how
was
to
talking
read,
about.
bro. I know
For sure.
my reading comprehension is very much on point.
Number 2 on me, man. I don't know why.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I end up sitting up for that. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And that was a eye-opening experience. You know what I'm saying? Because I got an opportunity at 20 years. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
At that age, you was what, 20? You was-
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So, after all of the years of being, so when I was younger, I was in group homes. I had ankle monitors. I was in that system.
Type
I was
shit.
on probation. I
that
did
type
all of
shit,
that
like,
little stuff.
You was in the system, not in
Yeah,
that system.
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was in school. I
Type
was,
shit.
you know what I mean, playing
Still
sports.
trying to do what you
I
gotta
was try-
do.
I wasn't doing too much, but like my grandmother just had seen so much already with her own kids and stuff that she saw the path I was on. I guess she was trying to deter, but she just, in my opinion, she just went about it the wrong way.
Type shit,
You know
type
what I'm
shit.
saying? So it was a lot of little stuff that I was getting into, whatever. And then, so when I went to the prison system, I'm like, this was different.
Yeah, cause this is structured now, nigga. This is almost like military now, cause your ass gotta get up at 4, you gotta be.
Bro,
If you-
not only that, it's the politics and the things that go on within the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think that the police in the street is corrupt. They have no idea until they've been around a
nigga.
correctional
What?
officer. They the
Yeah.
most corrupt people I've ever met in my
yeah,
life.
nigga. I'm even from.
Hey, listen, I was in the street.
Hey, talking about.
And I'm trying to tell you that
Still the
these
most
CEOs are
corrupt.
the most corrupt people I've ever met in my
Yeah,
life, bro.
yeah.
For real.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta think about it though. All the shit motherfuckers getting in jail, cell phones, gas, drugs, all type of shit.
Yeah,
How you think it's
man.
getting
They-
in?
I watch, man, police be killing people in there, man.
Oh, all that, man.
They
Nigga,
be,
they
they
give
be
a fuck about you.
violating.
Yeah.
They messing with, you know what I mean, with the chump. Like,
That's hard.
it's,
Nah.
it's going down.
Nah, it's dirty in that motherfucker, man. You gotta, like I said, whatever motherfucker think jail is, how bad it is, nigga, think 100 times worse.
Facts.
Think 100 times worse
Facts.
because you will never know until that motherfucker shut
And-
behind you and you
and-
like, bro, I'm in this motherfucker.
And to be honest with you, as much as all of that bothers you, you gotta be in a state of mind, and you're gonna come to a state of mind. You're gonna have an option to either face your demons or to just bury them for a point. Most people just put a Band-Aid on it. And when they get out, you could tell the difference.
Yep.
You could tell. But some people, they have to face them demons. I was a person who, like I said, I was little. Even though I had gotten into fitness and I was more heavier in fitness at that point, because before I went to prison, I was boxing and, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff like that. But when I went to jail, I really got into it because I was like, I'm too little.
Yeah.
These
You gotta
motherfuckers
defend
big.
myself, you know, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I was quick with my hands and I was, you know what I'm saying, I was nice with them. So
Exactly.
I was just like, all right, cool, I do this. But I spent a lot of time in the box because beefing with police,
All type of
beefing
shit.
with niggas,
All type
doing all this stuff. So it's like, you know what I mean? Now I got up the ante.
I finna say, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to decide which one I was gonna do, whether I was gonna just put my, you know what I'm saying, put the demons and the trauma and all of that stuff to the side, or if I was gonna sit there and deal with them.
Be a man and face it.
And face it.
Yep.
When you go into prison at a young age, or an older age, but definitely for me at a young age, and I'm laying in my cell at night, and I'm listening to grown men crying, I'm listening to all of the horror stories from, it's horror stories from the street. So it's like, you in there, yo, Celeb just came in. Yo, what up, Celeb? Yo, son, oh, what's going on out there? And Celeb yeah, nah, it's, man, I can't believe they jammed me up like this, like that. And then you start, you know, niggas start, yo, what's up with the shorties? Now, you don't know about boy that's over here on this tier.
Facts.
But you talking about this chick.
That he know.
And you sitting there like, yeah, yo, she gobbled the squad and she did this
Type
and this
shit.
one, yeah, I got such and such, but she supposed to pull up on me, And now you don't know that's his baby mom's, his
Fuck you
girl,
talking
this is.
Y'all in the same pod. Y'all
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all in the same, now you got smoke.
So this nigga me hurt. That type of pain, that hurt, like.
Oh, you saying this nigga hear that and now he hurt.
He hurt.
That is shorty out here.
His shorty out here.
Getting folded up.
You know what I'm saying? Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's when you start realizing like you value little things that you wasn't valuing before, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean, the time to,
make
you
you
really
think about it
got,
when
you
you
really
go-
got somebody telling you when you can eat, sleep, shit,
sure,
when
for
you
sure.
go outside, when you can't, and I ain't gonna hold you and tell you that some people don't need that structure, because they do. I feel like some people, I don't think they need prison per se, but they need a structure until they get their mind right. But other people really in there, and that shit drive them crazy, bro.
Like they
gotta bend over and cough for another man. You
Saw
gotta,
that.
every time, like you wanna go and see your family, but you thinking every time I wanna go and see my family on a visit, if I actually have any family or friends or anybody who actually do give a fuck about me, that's a whole nother story. You might be in there with a motherfucker that you be like, yo, this nigga's a rapo, he got this, that. He getting everything. You over there, stand up nigga, didn't tell nobody, didn't do, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't got nothing.
That's some
You
real
know what I'm
shit.
saying? Man, you go to go see somebody, you gotta bend over and spread your cheeks for
sure.
a call. Like that shit is
Shit crazy.
demoralizing,
Just to go
bro.
on a visit.
Just to
Like,
go on a visit.
They
you
can
know what I'm
slide you
saying?
something coming on the way back. They gotta search you. You gotta.
they, you know what I'm saying? They violating. You don't know what type of time man mental on.
You know what I'm saying?
He over there getting off on you.
He could be on some weirdo shit. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
they
It's
violate, bro.
it's
They
violate,
really
for sure.
violate, for sure.
That shit is
So
real
yeah,
fucking
you know,
life.
I had to go through that portion in my life, man. And to be honest with you, I can't say that it was just a portion, because even though I've been out, and I've been out I ain't even been out 4 years, to be honest with you. I have to say, like, because it was such a big part of my life, a lot of the lessons, a lot of my everything come from when I was in prison.
Yeah.
I grew up in prison,
I was
bro.
just gonna say. So
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a blessing, it's a real honor to me when I meet people and they like, yo man, I never would have thought you did time or
Facts,
whatever, you know what I'm saying?
facts.
Like when they don't know that from how my demeanor
The way
is,
you
which
move
is
around.
cool. I love that. But at the same time, I always know like that shit is a part
That's
of me.
a part of your story.
You know what I'm
And you
saying?
gotta make
It's not
sure-
just a part of my story, it's a part of who I am, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
on
So
your-
I be having to be cautious about certain little situations and everything like that, because I know like where my
You
mind
will go
could
there.
go.
Yep.
So
So
I
you
be
gotta
like-
be, bro. You know what's so crazy that you say that? Cause I be having to tell a motherfucker like, even I'm talking to my partners and shit like that. I be having to tell them like, I gotta remember, I'm not Celeb from 10 years ago no more, bro. I'm a trainer now. I might want to snap on somebody. I might want to flip or act a way that I'm not supposed to act, and I gotta take a step back and say, bro, you don't do that no more.
We
Number
back.
3.
Let's go.
So here we go, P. We gonna start this segment from I like to get niggas in trouble a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we gonna pop our shit. I got a choice for you, man. We can do 1 or 2 games. I'll give you a choice. We go X Cameo. X Cameo is basically, I give you this camera. And you basically get to your motherfucking ex. You get to her. You hate her, get to her. If you love her, get to her.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
If you love, you know what I'm saying? Just a little piece of your mind.
Nah.
X Cameo, or we can go Hear Me Out. Now, Hear Me Out is a lose-lose situation, P. You
Yeah.
can't win on that one.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I hear you out. I give you a chance to explain,
Yeah.
you know, the scenario I come at you with.
Yeah.
Hear Me Out. So I let you pick. You got X Cameo, or we got Hear Me Out.
Like I said before, man, I'd have did both, but go ahead, give me that Hear Me Out joint.
Hear Me Out joint. Hear Me Out joint. I mean, we could go both if you want to go both, you know what I'm saying?
It's whatever, man.
Huh? You say it's whatever? We'll go Hear Me Out. We'll go Hear Me Out. So you got 2 options, right? You got 1 leg,
Uh-huh.
a girl. Which one you gonna have sex with first?
Okay.
Girl with 1 leg,
Uh-huh.
a 500-pound girl. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it. I ain't gonna. You could give your answer, and I'm gonna give you a chance to explain. So, you know what I'm saying? You can make it a little better with your explanation. So, let's see what you got, P. Which one you want to go with?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, homie. I'm gonna take that 1 leg out there. Sticking on that 1 leg, homie.
You want 1 leg with a P?
Nah, for real, man. I mean, not for nothing. 500.
500.
That's too much.
That's too
homie,
much,
man.
P?
That's too much.
I ain't
homie.
gonna lie, I
That's
love big women,
unhealthy.
P. It's unhealthy. That's
too
unhealthy.
unhealthy. That's too unhealthy.
I love
don't
all
work
type
out
of
and take
women.
care of myself the way I do, man, and to go and be with something like
I
that.
ain't mad at that,
can't
P.
do
I ain't mad at that, P. But I'm a type of dude that feel like if you 500 and I love you, baby, I'm loving you. Fuck it. That just
You're not even gonna get to that point.
I ain't gonna never get to it either. But that just
No, I'm saying like.
you
I'm
ain't
not
gonna let somebody you love get to 500.
I ain't gonna let you if you was around me, I'm not gonna let you get there.
Facts.
Or I'm gonna get from around you if you stand on that path.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Well, our lifestyle's not gonna
For
align.
sure.
And then if you was like that, I ain't never gonna even get that close to you like that. Like we might be cool, but I'm never gonna be like, oh, I
On that type of time.
Yeah, nah.
Now, okay. Granted, let's just say everything is the perfect scenario. So both girls are everything you like in the girl. Mm-hmm. Just she missing
It
a
ain't
leg.
gonna be everything I like in
And
her.
500, she missing 500.
Nah.
It ain't gonna be like that.
Nah, cause
so
you
you
ain't gonna
take
be
an
you ain't
FPT.
gonna be everything I like if you 500.
I understand, P. You going too deep in it, nigga. Which
But
one you going
anyway,
in?
this leg, but this leg though.
That leg ain't got it.
This leg, like, hey, listen,
Hear
I
me
told
out.
you.
Hear me out.
Hear me out. Listen, she only got 1 leg. That's 1 less thing in the way. I can throw that thing. I can throw that 1 leg to the I get all the way up in that
she don't
joint.
got 2 legs. You only got to throw 1 leg back. Say no
one
more.
leg. 1 leg. That's a nub there, bro. It's,
This nigga a savage.
yeah,
Nah.
yeah, I'm giving him straight work. straight to the.
Beating that shit down.
Yeah, straight to it.
1 leg beat down.
Yup.
Put her ass in the
And throw on
fucking
my
figure
shoulder.
4.
And throw on my shoulder later.
Oh, man. That's hard fucking, man. Hey, I ain't mad at that explanation.
Hey.
1 leg, all you gotta worry about the
I
pin
ain't gonna
back.
lie, I seen a couple chicks that was in some wheelchairs or like that was
She
cute.
going too far.
It was beautiful.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They do
Yeah,
be
they be
beautiful.
beautiful,
I mean,
man.
I ain't, like I said, I don't discriminate, P. I ain't saying I would, but if a beautiful girl's a beautiful girl, 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 toes, 4 toes, no toes.
Yeah.
She pretty.
Nah,
All right, so
500 though.
here we go, P. That was a little game we like to play, man. I like to just pop my little shit. Just to keep it light, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to keep
It's
it light
fun,
while we
it's
do
fun,
this.
it's fun. It's all
It's
love,
P,
it's all
number
love.
3. Yeah, it's all love. Come on, they know that. It's number 3 right here. So, P, while I knock number 3 out, we going to another part of the show, right? And it's basically just showing or just telling everybody, letting everybody know what you got going on, brother. Everything
Okay.
for the future. What
Yeah,
5
yeah.
points of future got in the
Why 5 Points Fitness? Yeah,
got in
for
the future.
sure. Like I said, I'm recently certified in my life coach certification. Even though that's something I've been doing for a while, I finally decided to go ahead and get certified in it, and gonna be really reaching out, helping these young boys, between the ages of 12 and 18. Between the ages of 12 and 18, really trying to help them steer them away from the lifestyle that I had to go through. You know what I'm saying? So giving them real tools, real access to things, you know what I'm saying? So utilizing all of the network that I've grown, you know what I'm saying, all of the contacts that I've had, all of the
So this is more like a mentorship program, like a
yeah, because I
mentorship
felt like with public speaking and motivational speaking per se, it's just like I'm giving you a bunch of like catchphrases and I'm giving you like I'm hyping you up, but that's not really helping you.
shit.
You know what I mean? I want you to actually like for your life, for your so I'm gonna be starting off with like maybe some small groups and then I'm gonna be really trying to work into like individual people. I know I may not be able to help as many people, but I know the help that I do give is gonna be I'm gonna be creating leaders.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That could go out and create other leaders. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like our community really needs. So
That's your calling.
that's what, yeah. And I'm passionate about that. So
wanna make an impact.
yeah, I really want to be impactful. So I want to make sure that I'm sitting down with people and giving them tools and trades, you know, using, you know, my free, which is that finance, real estate, entrepreneurship, and then the education in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, life insurance policies.
Okay, you spoke. Say it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I want to be using that with the 5 points of fitness to really help you. You know what I'm saying? Really like, all right, where you at? What's your circumstances? What's your situation? What's your talents? What's your hobbies? What's your likes? What's your dislikes? What you don't like about what's going on right now? Where would you like to see yourself? And then basically just help guide them along the way. You know what I'm saying? And utilize any network or any information that I've learned along the way to help them, you know what I'm saying, be successful in life. So,
That's what's up, man. So,
yeah.
nah, that's all. That's all. Knock out the last set. It's on me. Gyms from the gym, baby. You know how we close it down. Out of all your living, P, all the gyms you got over the years, I want you to drop one on these people that are stuck with you through your living, and it's just, you live by it, and it's just something that you can't get out your head.
Man,
Gyms
I
from
go.
the gym.
There's a whole bunch of them, man. Stop trying to be slicker than a can of oil and all that. But nah, yeah. Well, my uncle used to tell me that. Stop trying to be slicker than a can of oil. But nah, a real gym for the gym for me, honestly, is one that I've recently heard and it was impactful. It was so impactful when I heard it because of just where I was at and what was going on for me. And I really think it helped other people is stack up your wins every day. You know, win your days in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So essentially, my mentor, EJ, had told me, win your day, start winning early. So if whatever your routine is, you know, you get up on time, that's a win. Yeah. Make your bed, that's a win. Whatever your routine is, win as much as you can throughout the day so that the things that you can't control, because you got to control your controllables. And the things that you can't control, when things happen, your car break down without you know what I'm saying, something outside of your control, somebody pass away, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, you won't be tripping on that because you got so many wins already. You done stacked up so many wins. It's like, all right, I done won, you know, 17 times already today. And it's early in my day, I done already won 17, 18, 20 times. So now I take this little L, this little thing that come up, it's like, I gotta take that.
Take it on the chin.
Take it on the chin, and then just get back to, and go and get back to winning, you know what I'm saying? And even in your L's, like find your wins within your L's, you know what I'm saying? There's, you know, they L's.
It's a lesson out of every
Exactly.
Like you said, it's an L, but it's a lesson, and an L in every L. That's my motto I like to stay by too. Like, yeah, we ain't like that we took an L, but it's a lesson out of it that we won't have to take an L the next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
for
about
sure.
It's just about you observing. So once I know what's good for me and what my A to Z steps are, no matter what I'm doing, if I know my A to Z, I know my routine.
And you know what, honestly, what I realized is a lot of times when we take L's, and this is just some little extra, right? But like a lot of times when we take L's, it really just be because we ain't just go through the process. I learned that everything in life is an assembly line. So in an assembly line work, when you work in a factory, you work in assembly line work, no matter what, it could be building a house, it could be building a vacuum, it could be whatever. It's steps to get into that end project, the end project. So when you look at whatever it is that you want, you just gotta look at whatever the steps is. The bank deny you for some reason, it's because there's a step or something that's missing. So you just, whatever it is, so you just, all right, what are all the steps? What are all of the things that I need so that I can get this, I get the W? All right, so just to make sure that I do everyone. And I cover all the bases. And if I gotta go a little extra on some things, then that's just what I gotta do. Because maybe, for example, like we talk about a house or something like that, right? You might get denied, but they're gonna tell you why they denied you. Okay, so now you just gotta cover your base. Oh, my credit wasn't good. I ain't have enough down payment or whatever the case may be. I should just go ahead and get right.
Now when you come back, you know.
You know.
You know what they're looking for. You know what
You
you got.
ain't gotta be
surprises.
no surprises, you know what I'm saying?
surprises.
So
So
that's with everything, you know what I'm saying? If you try and get a certain woman, if you try and have your clothes a certain way, whatever it is, there's a steps, there's process. Find out what that is and then break that joint down. You eat an elephant one bite at a time, you know what I'm saying? So,
That's hard. Yep. So let's go, baby. Last one.
all right, let's go.
Jim from the gym, your boy. We ain't gonna leave without getting this set in. I tell you that. We ain't gonna leave without getting this set in. But you know, for y'all at home, I appreciate for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Celeb Da Vinci. My boy P finishing up his last little money. We don't leave the gym without getting money.
You already know.
That shit light, P. You should have did 1,000 pounds. I think I told you. I told you we should have won 1,000.
I told you, man. I was like, man, it's saying that.
Let's go,
Baby
man.
with
This your boy Celeb. Jim from the gym. I appreciate
Hey, man,
y'all
y'all make sure y'all
locking in.
tap in with my boy, man, for real.
Thank y'all for locking in with your boy. Celeb Da Vinci, Jim from the gym.